Good day, I'm your TL teacher, Mr. Justine C. Montoya. Just Learn.
Good day! Welcome to the second episode of Just Learn. For today's video lesson, our topic is all about creating embroidered article for grade 7 and 8 handicrafts. I am expecting that at the end of this video lesson, learners should be able to number 1. Compare the importance of the principles and elements of design. Number 2. Follow the steps in creating embroidered article correctly. And number 3. Practice the good working habits while working.
A few reminders before we start. Number 1. Watch and listen carefully. Number 2. Take down notes. Number 3. Pause and play the video for better understanding. Number 4. Replay this video for clear concepts, and of course, number 5. Enjoy learning. So let's start.
Let us now discuss transferring of designs. The embroidery design you choose reflects who you are or the purpose for which your project is being done. Make sure that the design you choose will not only suit your purpose but will also enhance the beauty of your fabric. There are several ways of transferring designs on fabric. Among these are ironing, tracing, and stamping. Let us discuss first the hot iron transfer. Some designs sold in craft stores are printed on thin transfer sheets. These are called hot iron transfers. The easiest among the three methods to use a hot iron transfer: first, remove excess paper around the design. Second, place the design on the fabric, then pin at the corners. Make sure your flat iron is at low setting before pressing it over an area of the design for a few seconds. And the last step, lift the iron, then move it to another area of the design. Remember not to glide the iron over the design, as this can ruin the design. Second method is the tracing method. Design may also be transferred using a tracing wheel and preferably dressmaker's carbon paper. Atmosphere should be taken tough in using the latter type, as it can smear badly on the fabric. Remember to use light. Step 1. Place your design right side up on your fabric, then pin at the corners. Slowly insert the carbon paper or dressmaker's carbon side down between the design and fabric. Step 2. Using a tracing wheel, go over the lines of the design. Colored carbon paper if your fabric is of a light color. You may also use a pencil or any sharp or pointed instrument to trace the design. Third method is the stamping. In transferring designs by stamping, you will need the following: shock-absorbent cloth, indigo, kerosene or petroleum, sheets of newspaper, your perforated design, and the fabric on which you want to stamp your design. What is a perforated pattern? A perforated pattern of your design is made by pricking holes along the lines of the design. Step 1. Form the shock-absorbent cloth into ball. Step 2. Mix 1 part indigo and 1.5 parts kerosene or petroleum to make smooth thin paste. This will be your gluing mixture. But safety reminders: make sure that you have your parents with you or your guardian when working with kerosene or petroleum, as it can cause fire. Step 3. Spread sheet of newspaper on a flat surface. Lay the fabric on the newspaper. Be sure the warp and woof threads of the fabric are aligned. Step 4. Lay the perforated pattern smooth side up on the part of the fabric where the design is to be placed. Pin the corners of the design. Step 5. Dip the ball of cloth in gluing mixture. Rub the ball of cloth over the design in one stroke or direction only. Step 6. To check if the design had been correctly transferred, lift one corner of the pattern carefully. And then the last step, when the design has been fully transferred, remove the perforated pattern. Using a small amount of kerosene, clear the design of unwanted imprints and then air dry your finished work. And now, let us discuss the good working habits. It is not enough that you are aware of the different embroidery stitches, tools and materials needed in embroidery work. How to do it correctly, neatly, and beautifully is also just important. To ensure cleanliness and maintain the good quality of your work, always bear in mind the following good working habits. Number 1. Have clean sewing box with complete sewing tools. Number 2. Wash your hand before working. Number 3. Assemble all needed materials. 4th. Clip or tie your hair while working so you can see your work clearly. Number 5. Use the appropriate needle for the right kind of cloth. Number 6. Put your scraps of cloth and thread in a plastic bag. Number 7. Use embroidery scissors in cutting thread, not your teeth. Number 8. An elbow length of thread is appropriate to use for easier sewing. Number 9. Work with your hands and not with your lips. 10. Follow the step-by-step procedure. 11. Fold correctly and keep your fabric in plastic after working each day. And lastly, clean your working area before leaving the room. Remember to follow these good working habits to ensure cleanliness and maintain the good quality of your work.
That's all. Thank you for watching. I hope that all of you gained new knowledge. See you on our next episode of Just Learn. Again, this is your TLE teacher, Mr. Justine C. Montoya. Good day and enjoy learning.